What's up friends, Chook here and welcome to Palworld. I'm sure you've seen this game all over the internet and the drama and the memes surrounding it, but basically everyone's saying it's Pokemon with guns. And as you can see here, there's effectively Pokemon and there is definitely guns. There's two sheep in the background with machine guns, and there's this my neighbor Totoro Pikachu weird thing with a Gatling gun. And yeah, so the similarities between Pokemon is obviously evident. You know, Piplup, this is like a Zora, whatever it is. This is like an Egyptian, what's his name? Lucario. That just looks like Staraptor. That's a bit of Talonflame, etc. But the game's a bit more than that. I've played for about an hour. I streamed for about an hour earlier and got to level 6 apparently. So we're going to do just about, I don't know, maybe that 40 minutes, an hour or so, and we'll just name the island for YouTube. And we'll just get like a first look type thing to see if you guys are interested in playing it or not. I'm sure there is a multitude of information about this game on the internet already, but for any of my viewers that are watching this, that can't make it to streams, here you go. We're just gonna set multiplayer off and difficulty to normal, that's fine, whatever, okay. Finish up and start the game, yes. There is a a character creation system. So we're just going to pick, I'm just gonna do what I did for the stream. I'm gonna make a version of Gobros to the best that I can. Green skin, face is totally fine. We want eye color to be red because he's Gobros. And there we go. And then we want eyebrow color to also be red. Done. And then we want his hair to be this. And we want his hair color, guess what? Also to be bright fire engine red. And the voice, I don't really care. Start game. Done. You don't get to name your character. I don't really understand. I guess it's just a, you know, your Steam name or your Epic name or wherever you're playing this. Sure. Now, on that topic, I think it's like $40 something on Steam right now. I think it's 10% off sale, launch sale thing. However, it is on Xbox Game Pass, PC Game Pass, all that stuff, which if you've never done Game Pass before, the first fortnight is $1. And then it's $10, $11, something like that every month afterwards. At least Australian currency, it's $11. So if you wanted to try, if you had a PC and you wanted to try this, you could just get Game Pass for a fortnight for $1 if you've never had Game Pass before or haven't had it in a while. I don't know if there's a cooldown on how long that trial lasts, like how long you can, if you get the trial and then you do it again type thing. I don't like, yeah. Either way, it's on Xbox Game Pass, so if you can't afford the whole game and want to try it or get it or whatever, that is available for you there. Now, I did go down here, and there wasn't a hell of a lot. So the developers of this game also made a game called Craftopia, which I streamed recently as well. And Craftopia is interesting, but very janky. We got a Castaway Journal, which I'm not going to bother reading, nor do I particularly care about. I don't think I went down here last time, actually. Let's have a quick look down here. Anyway, they made a game called Craftopia, and Craftopia is, well, here's our first pals. There's a Chookin. There's a cat type situation. There's a chest. Craftopia is an interesting game. At the moment with this game, everyone's like, oh my god, it's just a Pokemon clone, like, you know, the pals, because they're not called Pokemon, they're called pals, hence Palworld, look exactly like Pokemon. Like, some of them are direct rip-offs, all the rest of it, and while that's, yeah, fairly true, I looked into it a little bit because, you know, this game has been shrouded in controversy and stuff, and apparently because, the way I understand it from a very little interaction I did with it, looking up information and stuff, was the fact that the gameplay is different in the fact that this, first and foremost, is a survival game akin to Ark or something like that. Separates it. It's not like a Pokemon creature catcher thing, collection game at heart. It's a survival game at heart, and also it's going for the parody aspect. So apparently under US law, or I don't know, some law, if you do a parody of something and it's not a one-for-one complete copy, as well as it being, you know, the fact that it is also a survival game at heart, apparently that's enough to not get you in trouble. So there you go. So Craftopia that I was mentioning is same devs, is basically a carbon copy clone type thing of Breath of the Wild, but survival and crafting and base building and a lot of automation and all that. Craftopia is actually pretty cool. It's just, it's very clunky and very janky. This game seems a bit more polished than Craftopia, I'm not going to lie, but I only did play the 1 hour of it. Anyway, we're going to play this for a bit, and you can see if it's something you want to play or don't want to play, or, you know, that type of situation. 1 second, guys. Alright, I apologize about that. Okay, here we go. This is a Chookin. His name is Chicky P, I guess. We do have one Pokeball, effectively, Pal Sphere. You see in the bottom right. So we could beat this thing up by punching it and avoid its attacks, hopefully. And when it gets low, you throw the ball and you capture it. Done. We have now captured a Chicky P. Now we can press E and throw him out. Now this game obviously has controller support, however I'm doing it through Xbox Game Pass and I use a PS4 controller and I couldn't get it working natively and I didn't want to bother dicking around with it to try and get it to work. So I'm just using keyboard and mouse, but it does have controller support. But I could throw him out with E, and then now if I go to do something like fight this Chicky P, my Chicky P will help. So it's not Pokemon in the fact that it's turn-based and you know, will let my chicken kill that chicken. That it's turn-based and you let your, you know, you pick your move and all that sort of stuff. It's all real-time stuff. Also, funnily enough, when you kill something, its body just stays there and ragdolls. And I can see that being very interesting and having funny consequences later, especially round things like that. You could just roll down hills and stuff, which did happen in stream. We killed a sheep, the sheep that was in the title screen with the machine guns, and it rolled down a hill and just kept going, and it was a bit funny. Anyway, you can call them back at any time with E as well. And you can also use the pets in your base building and stuff, and they can actually do things for you. Like if you got a fire pal, you could use it to, you know, cook your meals. Or if you got a water pal, you could use it to water your crops, etc. So it's not a Pokemon clone. It's definitely Pokemon inspired, but it's not a Pokemon clone. Not that I'm saying I'm defending the game, I'm just explaining. Okay, so we have new talent stat points, new stat points. I'm going to, my mouse is apparently not wanting to work properly. There we go. I'm going to go to inventory and I'm going to enhance my stats. Stats are pretty self-explanatory from what I could tell. HP is your health, stamina is your stamina, attack is how much damage you do, defense is how much damage you don't take, work speed is how quickly you produce shit, and weight is how much you can carry. I hate being overburdened in any game ever, so we're going to chuck it all into weight. We can go talk to Expedition Survivor, and they say, did you come from the outside world? I can tell you don't have the smell of pels on you. Take it too easily around here, and you get yourself killed. Here, take this. Make a weapon or something. And gives us... Okay, I neglected to redirect. Oh, I gave us 10 wood on the left-hand side. I'm not sure if you saw that. We can make a primitive workbench. I am going to make a primitive workbench here. So when I was streaming it, I made it on this ledge, and it kind of stuffed some things up, which I will get into when we get there. But I'm just going to make it more centered and put it here. And this will do quite nicely. Now, I take a lot of issues with some of the things, how this game works. Building something, and this all goes into the automation of having your pals do things for you. So at the start of the game, it's a bit crap. Where you have to like place a thing, and then you have to hold and build for 10 seconds. That's fine. That's not a big deal. But when you get into crafting things, you can't queue up things that you want to craft. You have to craft things one by one, and you have to craft it and then take it and then go back in, craft the next thing and take it. You can't be like, I want a pickaxe, I want an axe, I want a club, and I want a torch. queue it all up and then just hold the button and it makes it all. You have to do one by one, and not only do you have to hold the button down to craft it, but then you have to go and collect it before you can then manually do the next one. I don't know if that gets automated later with pets easier, or maybe you just have multiple workstations. I'm not sure, but it's a bit meh. You'll see as we go. Anyway, we have a tutorial on the top right. Open the options menu, check the survival guide. That's done. Open the technology screen from the menu and unlock Palsphere. So we can build ourselves 1x Palsphere. That's done. Craft a Palsphere. So if we go into here, we see that we need wood and stone, but we also need a palladium fragment. Now, the palladium fragments you can get from mining... Oh my goodness. These guys weren't here last time. So the different worlds must have different seeds. So this is... If we're doing the Pokemon comparisons, this is Goodra. I think it's Goodra. The Goomy final evolution, the dragon thing, with like Lilligant's plant on its head. But that effectively is Goodra. I mean, I could do a side-by-side comparison, I guess. Let's have a look. Goodra. Am I right in saying that? Yeah, that's Goodra, man. 100%. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That is that. And then it's got Lilligant's plant. I think it's Lilligant. Lilligant? Like legitimately exactly its plant. Hold on. Look. Orange 5-petaled plant with even little kicks up at the end like this and a crown thing in the middle. Right? Let's go back to the not Goodra thing. Wherever it went. Did it go in here? Yes. Look at this. It's pink instead of orange. But it's got the crown. It's got the little kick-ups. They took, you know, inspiration from Pokemon. It's the Pokemon part of the reason why the Pokemon community is so upset is because it's like, oh, it's clearly just Pokemon. Like, yeah, they took inspiration from Pokemon, and like that's a pretty blatant ripoff. Let's be honest. But it's used in different ways. But yeah, I understand. But I think gamers in general are too precious about a lot of stuff. Like, who cares if the game's fun? Like, if they get into trouble legally, it's not our problem, right? We just play the game and enjoy it. This is, I don't really know what this is. A Donphan, I guess. Not really. It's just a big elephant boy. But this is cool because I didn't see these guys last time. The only things I saw were level 33 Mamorest. That's really cool. So if the seeds are different and you get different pals, I was going to say Pokemons, pals depending on your seed, that's pretty cool. What level was this? I didn't actually check it. There is also climbing in this, just like Breath of the Wild. There is also a glider slot. So yeah, it's they've taken parts of their Craft World game and put it into this as well. So far though, it's run really smooth. I'm assuming this is level 30 something as well. 15. Okay, so we can't do anything with that for quite a while. Anyway, getting back to the thing at heart, what I was trying to say earlier. In fact, I think this might be... No, it's not. Is it? I don't think the world's procedurally generated. I think... No, it's the same world. Okay, I just was a bit turned around. These things here. You can get the whatever it is, palladium, from mining anything. But these are palladium nodes, specifically. So if we just bash the crap out of this for a bit... I don't know if we'll be able to get it with our fists. Okay, we got one. So that took basically forever. Just like the start of Rust or Ark or any Minecraft, any survival game, you know, you just go up to trees and you punch them. You get wood, you go up to stone, you punch it, you get stone until you can make a pickaxe, an axe, that sort of chestnut, right? So we'll just get a little bit of wood. He gave us 10 wood. I don't know how much we have. We have 43 wood. Okay, we have enough. Maybe we'll get to 50, right? Nice round number. So we just need 7 more. That's 2. 3. Get some fiber as well. I don't know what fiber does yet. 5. Yep, 2 more. And there's 7. So this is actually ore. There isn't, when I mined it, it just gave me ore. It didn't say iron ore or copper ore, it was just ore. So I don't know if there's different things, like I'm sure there will be, but maybe just the standard like iron ore or whatever it is just called ore rather than iron ore. Our base is just up here, so we could climb, but we need to get some stone. So we'll go and do that because there's some stone just down here. So I was just showing the climbing mechanic there because I kept running around to get back to base. I'm like, oh, I can just climb. So how much stone do we have? 7. Let's get to 10 because that should be able to make a few tools, I would say. Is that it? No, we need one more. Alright. Let's go back to base. And craft some stuff. So, to start with, we will craft a pickaxe and an axe. Or pickaxe and a... So what I was saying here, right? You should be able to go, oh, I want this, 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 and this. Just tick them all and then start. No, you have to click production on stone pickaxe, for instance. Then you have to manually make it. But again, you can put your pals in to make stuff for you. So that's where the automation comes in. Just at the start of the game, it's slow. Then you have to acquire it. It doesn't just automatically put it in your inventory, or like you can go back in here and pick it. Like it's just, I don't know. I just feel like it's a little bit weird. Stone axe, we make it. So I feel like having multiple workstations is probably the way to go. But for now, for this video, we'll just use the one. Probably, I would say. And then we need 5 stone. Okay, so now we have a pickaxe. We can go and do it. Now, the biggest gripe I had with the PC controls, I don't know what it is on controller because I can't get my controller working because it's a PlayStation controller, is normally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. on your keyboard would swap between your hotbar. There is no hotbar in this. Maybe at some point you can build like a belt or something and you can put stuff on a hotbar. As it stands right now, there ain't no hotbar. So to toggle between your weapons, it's mouse wheel, and that's the only way you can do it. So mouse wheel to punching, mouse wheel to pickaxe, mouse wheel to stone axe, back to punching. So if you had like, I think you can put these in here. Yeah. So if you can have 4 things equipped. So let's say you had I don't know why this is like 2 FPS, but let's say you had the club and the torch and then the pickaxe and the axe. And let's say you were on the axe and you wanted to go to the torch. You would have to go either backwards through pickaxe to get the torch, or you'd have to go forwards through club to get the torch. You can't just go to the one you want. You have to manually scroll through. That's terrible. That's awful. I hate it. I hate it so much. I can't emphasize how much I hate it. But yeah, I haven't found a workaround for that yet. Maybe there is. As I said, I've only been playing for an hour or so. So there could be other things that in there that I haven't really found yet or discovered. But at the moment, it seems like if you want to go from one equipable to another, the only way to do it is to mouse wheel it. If there was like a radial menu, like if you hold down like C or something, or V or whatever, and it came up with a wheel and you could just pick, you know, like in well, pretty much any game ever that has a radial menu, like in the Horizon games, Horizon Zero Dawn, or okay, we destroyed it. Or in like Monster Hunter games or something where there's a radial menu where you can just hold down a button and a wheel comes up and you can select what items you want on that wheel and then just quickly go between them. That would be great. But as it stands, not. I don't think so. This is fast travel. We've unlocked fast travel. Let us make some Pell Spheres. We'll make maximum. Let's make 6. So we start production. We have to hold this down. That does not make all 6. That makes 1. You make 1 at a time. It takes a while. But again, this game is all, why it separates itself is it's all base building, automation, production, etc. So as you get pals, as you unlock them and do all these things, you can set them to help you do all this stuff without you actually having to do it. I feel like something's behind us. Or in front of us. There's something somewhere making a ruckus. Alright, we now have 6 Pell Cubes. I don't know what's going on with my mouse, but it's having conniptions. It won't let me go left or right. There we go. No, it's still stuck. I think there's There is. There's a little hair in the sensor. I need to get this. I apologize. I'm literally gonna have to wait. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get tweezers. I'm sorry about this, guys. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I was wondering why, like, the mouse wasn't working properly and it was, like, doing weird stuff. There's, like, a tiny little hair stuck over the... There we go. Stuck over the, laser. And so it's creating, like, the laser's bouncing off the hair rather than the mouse pad. And it's creating all sorts of, tomfoolery. Alright, I think we should be good now. Sorry about that. So, looking at the top right of the tutorial, attack pals to weaken them, and then press Q to throw a sphere and capture them, open the technology screen and unlock Pal Box, build a Pal Box. So I think what we might do as well is, let's make a, well, we can go to technology, and this is where you spend your points. So we've leveled up and we've got 12 points that we can choose from, right? We want to unlock Pal Box because that was part of the thing that we wanted to do. We also wanted to make a Pal Box. Let's make a campfire so we can cook some food, because it is a survival game. So there is the whole, you need to eat and all that sort of stuff. There's no drinking as far as I can see. It's just food. We want a chest for storage. We'll get a repair bench so we can repair our stuff. We need a bed. We need a straw bed for the pals themselves. We need to unlock cloth so we can make cloth armor. And we're not at level 4 yet, so we can't do anything with all of that just yet. Let's make ourselves a wooden club so we can bash a bitch. And we'll also make ourselves a torch, because when it goes nighttime, it gets cold and dark, and you need a torch to stay, you know, warm and be able to see what the hell you're doing. I did get around to making cloth armor, and that did alleviate the cold. You can see the HUD disappears. There we go. You can see down the bottom left where the health bar and everything is, what our heat is. So we're standing near the campfire, so it went up a bit. If we go over here, we're a bit cold, right? At nighttime, that goes down. Obviously, the different parts of the world are going to have different, you know, biomes and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, let's get ourselves a lamb ball. So that's done. We need to build a Pal Box. So hold down B, and then up here, you need to mouse wheel this as well. It's not great. It's not great. Let's be honest. Pal Box. Insufficient materials. We need palladium fragment, wood, and stone. Okay, let's make some storage. I feel like that's probably a good idea. We need more wood. We used a lot of wood. We had like 70 of it, and it all went. So let's go chop down some wood. And then we'll make ourselves a Pal Box. Now, as I said, you can throw out your pals and they can help you fight and all that sort of stuff if you want. Also, in this game, there is... the pals themselves have abilities. So we got a Chicky PE with abnormal. 10% decrease to incoming neutral damage. And the Lamb Ball got Dragon Killer. 10% decreased incoming dragon damage. You can get positives, negatives. I guess it's like the natures in Pokemon. But they also have works do abilities. So this is what it is to when they're helping you with stuff. So this guy has handiwork. So if we were to say make a pickaxe at the home, and we had this guy helping, he would slowly make the pickaxe for us rather than us having to manually do it. And the chickpea does farming and gathering. So if we were to make a farm, then he would be good at doing the farm stuff, etc., etc. So every pal that you capture will have the same skills as far as farming, gathering, all that sort of stuff. He's going to be the same, but their passives and all that sort of stuff, and potentially moves as well. I'm not too sure about the moves aspect. Are going to be different. So Chickpea has Chicken Rush, and that's about it. Lamball has Roly Poly, and that's about it. But these Dragon Killers and all the rest of it will change depending on each individual pal that you capture and what they, you know, what they roll with. We're hungry, so we need to eat some stuff, which we can do. We need to make a campsite so we can cook up some food. I think we have some meat, and we have some eggs, and we have some meat, and we have a few berries. So why don't we go back home now that we've got some wood. So just to showcase that, actually, let me get my... Oh, we don't have any Pal spheres. Never mind. Never mind. Let's make ourselves a campsite. A campfire, even. Here's fine. So as you can see, this whole Pokemon with guns thing may be further into the game. Yeah, because you can literally give your Pokemon guns. I think. I mean, on the splash screen there was, right? But first and foremost, it's a survival game. Let's make up a grilled chickpea. Now, this is the chickpea poultry. It has 55 seconds until it goes off and goes bad, and we lose 1 stack of it, right? We only have 1 stack. It has nutrition of 36. When you go to cook it, it doesn't say what the nutrition is when you cook it, which is really annoying. And it will cook very slowly on the campfire. I don't know if you can see that going up, but it's very slow. Or, again, you can do it manually. Or if you get someone, a pal with cooking ability, you can set them to do this and they will help cook. But it was 36 before we cooked it. And after we cook it, it's probably going to go up to 50 or something. But it doesn't actually tell you. When you, like, I feel the game just came into early access, so I'm sure they're going to iron all this out. However, Craft World has been in early access for about 647 years, so maybe not. It went to exactly 50. Here's our hunger meter here, 24. Also, if we get our HUD up, you can see in the bottom left a hunger meter. So we're going to need to eat that bad boy, and you can also give it to your pets, pals, sorry. But we're going to do it for ourselves. We will cook a fried egg as well, because why not? And we'll eat that. And that way we'll have 100 health. And then we're just going to put some berries on and just let them slowly cook by themselves. And we'll eat this egg. The egg is 23. That's kind of almost perfect. Gets us to 95. Pretty good. All right, let's make a storage, which would be storage. A wooden chest, that's fine. Let's put the wooden chest over here near the crafting bench. I feel like that's probably a good idea. Chuck it down. We need to get our torch out so we're not cold. And in here, we'll put all the stuff we don't really need. So I thought the berry seeds. They're not berries specifically. Okay. We do have 6 Pal spheres. Before it said I had 0. I must have misread that. We'll keep the wood and iron on us, stone, sorry, on us, because no doubt we're gonna need it. I thought we said we had 0 Pal spheres. I must have obviously read that wrong. I'm actually going to make a second campfire. So we can have one that's just constantly cooking berries, and the other one we can cook like meat and stuff as we need it. Because it takes, obviously, that's not even halfway cooking one of the berries yet, and there's 24 of them. So we're not going to be able to cook anything else on there for quite a while. We'll start production on this, and we'll cook this up so we have it in our pockets, or in our bag, I guess. This key technically does have a bag, so we're not storing everything in the anus, like most games. So when we get cold again, we've got one, and you know, we can just eat it, which is good. It's weird that there's literally a there's literally a cooking pot here and you can't cook with it. I thought that was a bit funny. Anyway, next we need to build a Pal box. To get a Pal box, we needed what do we need? All we need is palladium fragment. So let's go get ourselves some palladium fragment. Now, as I mentioned, you can get it from any source of mining, but these things here specifically give you palladium fragments. So we'll mine a bit of this while we're here. There's also a chest to the right down here that I found last time, and another message journal. We got 2 small souls, some bread, some gold out of that. Pick up that stone, why not? So we are cold because it's nighttime, right? When we level up, which I think we have, we'll unlock the ability to make clothing, and then we'll go and do just that. I think we have leveled up. Let's find out. Yes, I'm going to get more carry weight. There's also something breathing very heavily somewhere, which is a bit creepy. Maybe it's that big boy. Can you hear it? Take my torch away. It's over here somewhere. It's something big is having a slumber. Let's go up and see if we can find it. It's very close. It's whatever this is, I think. This green boy. Oh, it's the Gudra. That's apparently it likes to sleep with its head in a stone wall. I mean, look, who are we to judge? Now, let's make it the Pal thingy, right? This was weird. So, facility for storing captured pets inside Pal, sorry. Generally, gradually, recover HP. Area around this facility becomes a base. So, it's too close to another facility, cannot build in this area. I don't know what that means. I think we can't build within this fast travel, is what it's saying. So, last time I tried to build it, I was having all sorts of trouble trying to build it, and I had to build it down here. Because, it was the only place that it became green. So maybe we actually set our base of operations up down here. It's nice and flat. And... oh, Kudra's awake. And I think that's probably not a bad call. I don't think there's any way of picking up things after you've put them down. So let's just put this down. Here's fine, I think. Good enough. And we'll make it. And we'll go and put out another workstation. We'll just move everything down here. In fact, for a YouTube video, I'm not going to bother. Because, you know, probably not going to come back to this world after this video type thing. But, yeah. You can't build it up there because I think that fast travel is there. So, anyway. Here is the Pal box. You can store your dudes if you want to store your dudes. And you can also go to missions. And it says build a wooden chest, which we've done, but we need to do it again because it doesn't count. And deploy a work Pal to the base. So if we go here, this is the work Pals that are at the base. If we take a look here, we can see that the Chookin is good at gathering and over on the right hand side, gathering and farming, I think it was. This guy is farming, storage, and handicraft. Pretty sure handicraft is the thing that we need to build like the stuff at the workbench. So we're going to put our lamb bowl in here, and now he just wanders around and you know, does his thing. Let's make a storage box because that was part of it. Okay, we need more wood, and yeah, this is the kind of repetitive nature of a survival game, in the fact that you go around and you're constantly, at least early game, chopping down trees, mining rocks, etc. To get all the stuff you need. But what I do like is the fact that you can you know, use your pals to help you with stuff and automate it. I think that's really cool. So let's actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Let's actually put down another workbench. We'll put our workbench like over here. So on the right hand side, it says pals without beds get stressed. So I need to make a pal bed for him. We will make a storage chest because that was part of the quest, right? So we'll put that down. So you can see here that the little icon has the lamb on it, right? So now the lamb's going to make that for me, and I don't need to bother, which is pretty damn cool. And if I was to make something in here, let's say I want to make a pal sphere, and I just want to make one, I'm pretty sure after he finishes that, he'll get stuck onto this. I think? Yes. So the automation is pretty cool, and that's the part of it that I think is going to separate it from a lot of things. With the fact that you can just have a horde of dudes, and you know, they're gonna help you like do stuff. He even picked up some stone. No, he dropped it. I don't know what he's gathering, so I don't know where he puts the stone. He just picks it up, and then you just have to walk over it to actually get it. That's pretty cool, though. I didn't do that last time. That's pretty cool. I like that. These chickens are annoying as shit, so let's get rid of them. We can use our chookin to kill these chookins. Oh, actually, I'll catch this one to show you that they have different abilities and stuff, right? Okay, so if we go to our original chickpea here, he has abnormal. Whereas if we go to this guy, they both have abnormal. Well, that was... that wasn't ideal. There's a wandering merchant. Hello, wandering merchant. You sell stuff. I've got some goods in stock. Yeah, you do. We can buy stuff if you wanted to buy stuff. I'm more interested. Oh shit, he's got his gun out. In capturing said merchant. No, don't kill him! Oh, Lamball, what are you doing? So, he's now a dead boy. Yeah, you can capture humans as well, which is a bit of a lol. I find that quite funny. It says it's like inhumane, but yeah, it lets you do it. So we can try and capture this guy. Who seems to be bugged and not want to fight back, which works for us. Want to get it low enough so that you have a good chance of capturing like that. So when you go to capture, it's like Arceus, where you actually throw the ball and you can get bonuses for back attacks and stuff. Capture rate 15%. Fail. So if I get a back attack, it should give me a bonus. It did not. 15, and then if it gets to the next thing, it increases it. 47, increases it. 100%. We now have a citizen. A captured human. Capturing humans is considered inhumane. Inhumane, sorry, yeah. So, but I mean, we technically have ourselves a human. And there you go. She can now, like, hang out and do stuff. So if we take a look at her skills... Oh, and for whatever reason, when you come in here, you get just error messages. I don't know. Obviously it's in a different language and stuff. I can't read it, but there you go. This guy's a coward, and also which gives him negative 10 attack, and it also has a bottomless stomach, which is a 15% decrease to his food. Like, he's going to get hungry quicker, but he's good at handiwork. So, you know, that's a thing. So yeah, you can capture humans, which is pretty funny. Let's put him away because we don't need him. Let's put the other chicken away because we don't need him. And getting the merchant would have been funny, but not the case. Now, we need to capture 5 lamb balls for our quest. We need to increase our player level by capturing 30 pals, and we need to build our base up to level 7. None of which we're going to be doing anytime soon, I don't think. So let's go back into technology and see what we can unlock. We can unlock cloth outfit, feed box. So this is your pals that are working at your base will feed out of this, so you don't have to manually feed them, which is nice. What else do we want? Maybe a stone spear instead of a club. That sounds pretty good. And maybe we'll just transfer all this stuff down into our new storage down here. Now, how hungry are we? We're about half hunger. That meat that we cooked before gives us 52, so let's just eat that now. And we're at 100, so that's really good. Let us open this and put some of this stuff away. So let's put away the food and the money and the seeds and the fiber and the ore. We have 2 wool from killing the lamb, wool thingimies, whatever they're called. I think to make cloth, you need 2 wool per cloth. So our Rolly Boy is going to come and do this for us. You need 2 cloth to make the armor. So we need to go get 2 more wool, effectively. So let's go this way. And what do we need to make the spear? Wood and more wood and stone. Always need wood and stone. Okay, so let's try and find... Well, we know that there's wood and stone back where we just were, so... that will do. Mission complete. Pal box available. Upgrade available. Now, there's no way to know if this is your dude or not until you get close, which I think is a bit needs to be rectified, but it's fine. If we go to missions, we can base upgrade, and now we can have 2 guys working at the base. So I don't know if they both work harmoniously together, or whether like if 2 of them can do the crafting and so it goes twice as quick, or whether it's just one person on one task, one person on another task. Pal, sorry. I don't know. Either way, we will make a stone spear, because I think that that's probably a good idea. And then we'll go and hunt down some sheep and capture potentially 5 of them. So when you kill something, you get a chance of getting loot, and when you capture stuff, you also get a chance of getting loot. So it's not like if you capture something, you lose out on getting the wool or meat or whatever it is from it. You can get both, which is kind of nice. So let's see here. We got the cloth. If we make a stone spear and we start production, 10 workload. So I don't know if that means it's 10 people, 10 pals. I don't know. Let's see what happens. So she's coming over to do it, and the sheep isn't. So it's only 1 person. And she actually has an animation, which is finger tapping. I mean, maybe that's how you make a spear. Who am I to say? Let's acquire the S-pair, and we will equip it. Let's discard this club, because I don't think we're going to need it again. And we have palladium fragments here. Let's make some more Pal spheres as well. We only have 2 because we're... Okay, Pal spheres are quite expensive to make. That's where all of our shit went. How many do we have on us? We only have 3. Yeah, so we're going to need some more. While that's cooking up, we'll get some more wood and stone. Need a lot of wood and stone. We also need to make a bed for them. Straw bed. Okay, let's just put that down now while we can. We'll put it next to... We'll put it over here. Somewhere. There we go. Okay, they're both going to work on that. So some things 2 people can work on, some things you can't. I'm not familiar with how it all works yet. But that's good to know. And we need to put down their food bowl as well. So feed box is just a ton of wood. Okay. That's a really long spear. So we need a ton of wood for the fragments as well. So there seems to be a blue border here, which I think is the circle surrounding our Pal box. So the Pal box acts as our base. So we can build certain things, or we're protected within that circle. I don't really know what it means, but... or that's where the guys can work out of. They work in that circle. They're not going to go out of that circle. That's probably what it's more likely to be. So if we wanted to build another Pal box, we would have to do so outside of that Pal box radius. You wouldn't be able to do it inside. Okay, we're almost full on weight. So let's go back here. I don't know how long it takes for these bodies to disappear too. And we can grab these Pal spheres. Let's make their feed box, and we'll put that over near their food, I guess. Near their bed, sorry. And they're going to make that for me, which is awesome. Let's make a few more of these. We can make 7 more, and they will make that as soon as they've made that as well. For now, we'll head out. We'll put some stuff in storage so we're lighter, so we can gather more stuff while we're out. We did a level up, apparently. Let's put this cloth away, and we'll put this palladium fragment away as well. And maybe we will eat some of this bread. Good. Alright, we could take this one because she's finished with it. Let's go hunt ourselves down 5 lamb bowls, which will not only help us complete that part of the quest, we'll also get these berries, these baked berries while we're here. I'm pretty sure this is my lamb bowl. Yes, it is. And we'll put these berries in their food thing. And then they can eat that and then, you know, be happy. Yeah, so capturing the 5 land balls will not only progress that quest at the top right, but it will also give us the wool that we need to craft the armor. So here are some cats, or whatever they are, cativa. We haven't got a cativa yet, so we may as well capture one, right? I don't know if I'm going to aggro one of them, if they're all going to aggro because of the same species. Let's find out. Let's just stab this guy in the anus. No, he turned around. Should be 100% capture rate, you would think. Being that it said it was 100% capture rate. We now have a cat. We can check what the cat does. The cat got coward and pacifist. Negative 20% attack, so he's horrible, but he does have transporting, handiwork, gathering, and mining. So as a worker, he's pretty good. As a fighter, he's trash. Let's find some more sheepy boys. I don't think this is the right way. I think I'm gonna get stuck down here. Maybe we can always climb if we need to. I'm not going to bother mining this ore yet because I haven't. There we go. There's the sheep there. I haven't found any need for ore in the hour that I played. So I'm not going to bother spending time getting it right now in this just little like quick first look at this game. Should be enough. It was not. Well, that sucks. Now we don't have a... We have to go back to get another sphere. I should have just... Should have done it. We got 3 wool out of it though, so that's good. Oh, we've already caught... We only need 3 lamb bowls, and we have... Oops, that was unfortunate. That was a queued button prompt there. I didn't actually attack. I pressed the button. I was spamming attack, and it queued the attack. So after my attack, the next one went off. Didn't actually want to attack him that many times, but what can you do? Is there any more sheepy boys nearby? I don't see any sheeps. I see a lot of chookins. I see some cats. I see... Okay, we're going to spend some more of our Palworld things because there is... What's that dog? The orange yellow dog in Pokemon that has the big like tuft of fur around it. I don't know what gen it is. It's in one of the later gens. But this thing is a mix between that and Eevee, it looks like, from what I can see. Yeah, kinda. Okay, let's fight one. That was also... I didn't actually do that last attack. I need to be really careful now with attacking, because I'm pretty sure I didn't click that button. Oops. That was the wrong button. Let's get ourselves one of these guys. Let's see what they do. Yeah, that one's running away. We'll get this guy instead. This guy's also running away. Should do. 84%. 93%. 100%. Alright, what do you do? Mr. Cremis, you have a bottomless stomach as well. You're good at gathering and farming, okay? All knowledge. I don't know how evolutions work. I don't know if there are evolutions. I'm assuming things will evolve, and I don't know. As I said, I'm very new to the game, only an hour, but I'm assuming all that stuff is in if there's a creature collection aspect to the game, apart from helping you do all the crafty things and fighting with you and stuff. Like, I'm assuming you can evolve them and whatnot. Like, that makes sense, right? Ooh. There's like a purple Xerneas or something over here. I'm guessing he's a high level. Oh, there's also a fire fox over there and a level 11 Xerneas. I think it's Xerneas. I think that's his name. Let's try and get the Firefox for sure. There's another fast travel there too. How many things do we have left? We have two balls left, so let's try and get this. Staggered him. Staggered him again. Okay, go now. 72%. 87, 88%, 100%. Okay, we got our fire boy. That's good news. There's ruins over here. I think we go back with what we have right now. And we can check our Fireboy. He got Musclehead. Attack is up 30%, but his work speed is down 50. So he's good to have in your party to fight with. Not so good to use as a worker. His does kindling, so that will be, he will help you cook quicker, I'm assuming. So if I bring him into my party by doing, what button is it? This one. Wah! Wah! Throw him out. When activated, equips to player and transform. When activated, equips to the player and transforms into a flamethrower. How do I activate him? How do I... That sounds amazing. How do I activate it? Harness. When activated, equips... Requires Fox Park's harness. Craftable at Pal Gear. Okay. So you can make a harness and you can... I guess you can ride your pals as well. But in this case, this dude turns into a flamethrower. Which is pretty cool, really, when you think about it. That's pretty awesome. We're not going to fight Xerneas because he's level 11 and we're level 5. We will fast travel back to our base. Transfer? Disassemble Pal Box. Transfer. Fast travel. Yes. I don't know if that costs anything to do, like a resource. Apparently not. All right. Let's put away all of our stuff that isn't Fox, because Fox is clearly the best. And let's go and make ourselves get our Pal Spheres back. 1 cloth. We won't wait for Wallboy to help us, although he just got there. And then we can make stone cloth outfit and let him start making it, and then we make it and it does the super boost. We need to make another Pal bed as well, it seems. Acquire, Eldo equips it. Let's make another Pal bed. They can cozy up next to each other, maybe. Too close to another facility. Okay, well, near each other. They can still, like, hold butts. Oh, he'll make that. Great. Where's my other dude? Because he helped last time. Is he, like, stuck down here? Because that's technically the circle's down there somewhere. Is he, like... I think he might be stuck somewhere. This may have not been the best place to make the thing. But... Oh, well. Alright, what else can we do? We've got undone stat points. That's going straight into weight. We can learn some stuff. What do we want to learn? Ranch, normal parachute. Wool and wood and cloth, definitely. A berry plantation. Yeah, we'll learn that. Alright, let's work on those two for the moment. So, did we put wood and stuff in here? We did. Let's take the wood out. There's the berry seeds. We'll take those. So, if we were to... let's try and make the glider. What do we need? Cloth. Okay, let's make maximum cloth. We'll let him go and do that while we're collecting other materials. I think we needed wood more than anything, but we'll get this stone while it's here. Why not? Weapon is damaged. Okay, so we probably want to make a repair bench as well. Either make a repair bench or just throw this one out and make a new one, but... Oh, he paused doing the cloth to help me make that. That's pretty cool. So without me helping, it's going to take 26 seconds. With me, it's going to take 10 seconds. We are coming up on an hour as well. I'm not going to make this video longer than an hour, as it is just a first look of Palworld. So we'll just do a few more things and then finish up. But we can repair that. We can't repair that because we're out of wood. Thank you, sir. That was very helpful. Okay, we need to get a bunch of wood. Let's make the wood. We'll repair our stuff. We'll make the glider. Maybe we'll go fast travel back to the other place, glide into that ruins, check that ruins, and call it a day. Need to get our stamina back. Okay, weapon is damaged. Let's repair this. Yeah, I don't know where our NPC went. He's noped out. He's just like, you know what? You captured me, you asshat. I ain't working for you. You can't force me. Okay, normal parachute. Start production. I guess we could do this and resummon her. Okay, everything seems to be repaired enough. We wanted to make a berry plantation as well. We need more stone. Okay. Yeah, so my takeaways from the game, from the hour that I've played, the same hour that I've played now twice, is obviously it's right at the start of the game, so I can't say what it's going to be like, longevity and everything, but for an early access game and compared to Craftopia, which is the same devs as I said, they've definitely they've learnt stuff from Craftopia and brought it in here. It's very polished compared to Craftopia. There's some stuff, it's in early access, so it's going to be janky. There's definitely some jank to it, and I hate that you have to scroll wheel to go through things and all that sort of stuff. It might be better on controller, as I mentioned. I don't know. So there's some stuff that I don't like, but it's like surprisingly playable, knowing that it's the Craftopia devs, which sounds like I'm shitting on Craftopia, which I am a little bit. But yeah, I've only played a little bit, so I might stream some more of this over the coming week. So if you're interested, then definitely come and check out stream. The link should be in the description of the video. Otherwise, it's twitch.tv/Chook Gaming. And seed. Yeah, and we could see what comes of this. So we needed, I think the chicken had farming, right? So let's take her out because all she did was handicraft. Yeah, you have farming. So seed doesn't work. Apparently it's planting the red berries. I don't know where it's planting the red berries. Maybe it's linked to our chest. Do we have seeds in here? It just took it out of my inventory, maybe? I'm not entirely sure how that's working, if I'm being perfectly honest, but I guess that's fine. Okay, let's did we get a parachute? I didn't take it yet. Okay, parachute has been done. Space while jumping does the glide. We should be able to survive nighttime now without the torch. We shouldn't be hot, so that's good. Let's just make up a lamb kebab. And in here we'll make up, oh no, that's already cookies, isn't it? And as I said, we'll fast travel back. Well, maybe we'll glide there just to test the glider out. We'll go check out that ruins and yeah, then we'll call it a day. But yeah, as I said, first impressions are it's like surprisingly polished comparative to Craftopia, which is the other game of this devs that I've played. It's probably a bit bare bones now, being first thing out of into early access, but it's quite enjoyable for what it is so far, and it's getting like 90+% reviews on Steam and things like that, so a lot of people are having fun with it. Obviously there's the Pokemon controversy and all that sort of stuff, but people just love to be controversial and make shit out of things that doesn't necessarily need things made out of. Like obviously, yes, it's a rip-off of Pokemon and you know, to some extent, to a fair extent, let's be honest. But like, who cares? As long as the game's fun. Like, I don't understand gaming logic a lot of the time where, you know, people get so butthurt over stuff. It's the same kind of thing with I did capture one of these guys in my stream. I don't remember what they do, but they both attack you if you attack one of them. So we'll try. We'll attack the 5, we'll kill the 5, and then we'll try and capture the 7. I guess we can get Flame Boy to help us. The stone S pair is pretty shit, but that's to be expected. I also caught this hoot hoot looking motherfucker as well. Okay, we need to bring you back before you die. I don't know what actually, let's see what happens if they die. Oh, I can't summon him because he's hurt. I guess they just come back to your pocket. Oh, that was a cool animation. That was a very cool animation. Alright. No! Oh, almost did the kill it thing. 59%. 59. 81. 100%. Okay, we got a daydream. If those put interest in his sleep, it shows the endless stream of happy dreams. Those who fall under its spell are never to wake until death takes them. That's very morbid for this. He is good at handiwork gathering and transporting. And didn't get any passives at all, but has 2 moves. So there you go. Let's get this this motherfucker too. Why not? Who doesn't seem to want to hurt me. He shoots like an air beam at you. There we go. And he is only good at gathering, but he is a positive thinker, which gives him 10% decreased depletion to San. Whatever San is. I don't know what this green orb is over here, so we'll quickly check that out. We are at an hour, but that's fine. What is this? It's a Lif Monk effigy. Of course it is. I don't know where those ruins were. I've kind of got a bit turned around. Can we swim? I don't know if we can swim in this game. You can swim? Yeah. It seems that the fox fully died. It's incapacitated, so I think I need to go put him back into a Pal box to regen his health. I'm guessing that's what that means. And I don't think I can fast travel from anywhere. Oh, okay, so here we go. This is the Behemoth Hills. This is where we want to go. The stamina degrades very quickly when gliding, which I'm okay with. You don't want it to be too OP, right?
What?
This is a new guy as well that is immediately hostile. The other guys aren't hostile so much, but these guys are like super hostile. Ow. We may die. If we die, so be it. This is like an Esper, maybe? Oh, stamina. Oh, wowee! Oh, wowee! Get in the hole. Oh, what is that thing? Wait, one more attack on him, maybe? King of the Forest, Mamarest, so that's a world boss, potentially? We have 11 health. Okay, let's go check. It's a Tombat. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's just try and get to where we were going. There's the Sleeping Xerneas. There's the Mamarest or whatever it is. There's also a Gumos who is scared of me. Who's like cute as shit. That right there is a Dragon Quest enemy, 100%. This is one of those bat dudes. Maybe they only come out at night. I don't know. He looks pretty cool though. He's got like that purple flame. I like purple flame in games or in general. I like the design of purple flame. I also really like the design of kind of this color represents death or like undead in games. Ghosts and shit. Like I really like that kind of bright teal as the undead kind of color. I think that's quite nice. We wanted to go check out these ruins, but I think I'm gonna die. We're gonna go slightly over an hour. We're gonna go like an hour and 10 minutes, maybe. Because I do want to check out those ruins. So let's see. If I put you in here, you start... Yeah, you have 10 minutes till you can come back. Okay, I don't mind... that as a mechanic. We'll take Daydream with us as our, like, defender, I guess. Was there anything back here that we wanted to do? We probably want to eat. I don't know if eating gives you health as well. It doesn't seem to give you health. Okay, I don't know if there was... we got some more stats. All about that weight. And maybe we could learn... A Pal Gear workbench produces items that allow pals to use partner skills. A logging site, a mounted torch. Oh, the harness. Oh, we don't have 4 flame organs. That would have been cool to finish the stream off with a flamethrower. The video, sorry. Decorative furniture set. Alright, let's not worry about any of that. He did, look! He brought me... Lift. Lift? What? No, put him down. Don't throw him. No work available in immediate vicinity. Switching to automatic work mode. He's got a rock. Does he actually put it into the... Oh, man, that's fucking cool. Right? This game has... It has something, right? It's definitely not just like, oh, it's just a crappy Pokemon clone. Like, it's not even a Pokemon clone. Like, it's not turn-based. The Pokemon do stuff for you rather than just battle. Like, it's cool. It's like Ark. It's more like Ark, really, but with Pokemon instead of dinosaurs. Because with Ark, all the dinosaurs have different abilities, right? So you use like a Trike to go gather berries, and you use a Therizinosaurus to get thatch and wood and stuff like that. You use a Ankylosaurus to get metal, all that sort of stuff, but you have to ride them. Some of them do some things autonomously, but most of the time you have to ride them to actually get the benefit. This, you get the things and you can set them to work in your base, and that's just a really cool thing. I like that quite a lot. Like, that dude was just running around collecting wood and stone for us without us asking him to do it, and then chucking it in the box. Not only do you not need to go and go, hey, guy, thanks for the stuff, he just puts it away himself. That's sick. Like, you could go out and, you know, come back home and all of a sudden have an extra 15 wood and stone that you didn't have before. Or, you know, Paldium fragments or whatever it is. Like, that's a really cool thing. Okay, there's a level 11. I don't know what level we can catch. We could try and fight him and capture him is the last thing we do. There's also a level 5 skilled islander. You're a new face, don't tell me. An outsider? Not that it matters to me. Now that you're on this island, why don't you try and catch the pals? You can get an extra XP for capturing 10 of the same kind. Okay, that's cool. Pal tamers got stronger the more pals they capture. Here, take this. I've got high hopes for you. Oh my god. Oh shit, there's a guard. Okay, don't attack humans near settlements? Question mark? I mean, if we get the skilled islander, it's all worth it. But I feel like we're about to be assassinated. Oh shit, that's a rock. No, he escaped the sphere! Oh, that's a very low capture rate. Okay, we got him. Oh my god, teleporting. We're wanted for 1 times assault. I don't know what that means. I don't know if we can outrun these guys. I don't know if they're gonna keep spawning. There seems to be a llama here. What level are you? 11? Oh god. Okay. Well, I guess we can just see what happens when you die, because I haven't died yet. And we'll end it with a death. Okay, so you drop your backpack and it's Dark Souls, effectively equipment retrieval, I would say. Respawn? You respawn... Ooh, okay, the world's massive. So we died here. This is where we started. And that's the world. Like, that's pretty massive, right? We don't want to go anywhere else because we'll never get our stuff back. Let's just spawn back at home. And did we keep our pals? Oh, we dropped everything. Apart from our pals. Oh, and we got that thing again. We drop so we literally have to go back to get all of our stuff. Okay, cool. He's bringing us? No. So something stored in a location, that's where they put the thing. So he's got berries, and he's putting berries into here for them to eat. Oh, I have to hold down F here to seed. Okay. There's some cool stuff in here. I quite like it. It is also multiplayer, so you could get your friends together and do the whole open world thing. Watering, I'm sure if you get a water pal, then you could set him to water it so you wouldn't have to. I think the chicken, we put a chicken, right? Yeah, the chicken's not actually helping us farm this. Maybe he does the watering because he did have farming as part of his skill set. I'm not sure. But yeah, there you go. There's a look at Palworld. As I said, I'm going to probably be streaming this for the next couple of days. Maybe the next week or two. It depends. Depends if it's popular or not. Maybe not. But it seems pretty fun. So if you're interested in seeing more of this, then definitely come check out the stream. But there's a quick look at Palworld either way to see if that's something that you're interested in or not. As I said, it's shrouded in controversy at the moment with the whole Pokemon thing, but I think that's just, gamers being fickle. It's like the whole Dark Souls having an easy mode, and people are like, oh, you should just get good, da 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 da. It's like, yeah, but if there's an easy difficulty for Dark Souls and it lets more people play the Souls games, like, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, Sekiro, all the rest of it, if there's like a easy mode where you have twice as much health and the enemies do half as much damage or something, I don't know, just like for people that maybe just aren't as good at games, or they're just getting into the gaming in general, or they don't have as quick reaction speed, or they've got some like learning disability or disability in general, something like, it lets more people play the game. It's a good thing. Don't be a gatekeeping asshole. So people complaining about this being a Pokemon clone, I don't think that's warranted. Like, yeah, there's Pokemon influences, but it's its own thing. And like I said, I think it's more Ark than anything, just with cutesy Pokemon instead of Pokemon style thing rather than dinosaurs. Anyway, that's a discussion I could probably talk about an hour for. That is it for the video. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.